our online textbook this semester has a lot of different things that it can do. One of the things it's currently not capable of doing, however, is giving you an environment where both we're able to annotate and add comments for our reading assignments and our video contributions, but also at the same time make use of the in-text practice problems that are right there on the page that you can use as a way to check your understanding as you're reading. So what I recommend doing, so that you have access both to annotate and to add comments and to add videos, but also have access to the practice problems, is actually to open Orca twice in two different browser tabs. So here's how I recommend doing that. First, start by opening up the reading assignment link itself. That's going to open the version that you can annotate and add comments to. So within Blackboard, I'm just going to click on Reading Assignment 1.4. And up in a new tab comes the version of the textbook that we can add comments and annotations to. So if from within here, I highlight a passage of text, once it finishes loading, then this is the version. This is the tab, in other words, where I'm going to be able to annotate and add comments. You can tell which tab it is because it's going to have a little H sitting next to the icon up in the browser bar. H stands for hypothesis, our annotation tool. But now let's go back and also open a version of the very same section that has practice problems inside of it that you can work on. You can tell if you're in the right version by scrolling down, and if you're not in the practice problem version, there's a little sort of Python browser error that happens right there. So what's great about Orca is that it has a version where there are practice problems right inside the text for you to work on. I'm going to try to work on making this a little bit more visible in Blackboard, but what I have right now is another little link inside of your reading assignment tab within Blackboard that says if you want to access in-text practice problems, use this link instead. So if we choose that link, it's going to open another tab in the browser with, again, that very same section of the textbook. But in this version, we're not going to be able to add annotations and video comments and all that other stuff for the reading assignments, but we will have access to the practice problems that are inside the text. So what you'll notice now, once it finishes loading, is that in this version, when you scroll down the page, there will be some practice problems embedded within the text that'll pop up that you can answer. And again, this doesn't go towards your homework totals or anything like that. It's purely for your own practice, although it does run on the very same web work engine that we use for our homework. So this is a nice version where you can not only work on some practice problems inside here. So let's say I do this, 2 plus 3 times 2. Let's say I do that and I get 22, which is not the right answer. So I'll click to submit. And right here inside the text is the WebWork engine that can let you practice a problem, show you whether your answer is correct or not, and then if you want, it can also show you the solutions to the problems too, so that you're not left wondering if you've practiced the problem a few times and you can't quite get it. So this is how I recommend reading the book, is having both of these tabs open at any given point. Use the tab that has the practice problems in it for the most part, but when you come to a place where you want to add a comment or contribute a video, switch over to the tab that allows you to annotate. That's going to be the one that has a little H icon for hypothesis. And over here, we can highlight, we can annotate, we can add our comments, and so forth.